Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLeesCorner. I know I've been gone a week, child. The back pain took me out, but I am back. Hear me? So we are here for Love at the Lockup Season 5, Episode 36. Child, again, delusions, desperation, blind loyalty to former prisoners, felons, and they right here fooling for no freaking reason. Okay, pregnant by scammers, mama side at church. What is going on? I don't know. Okay. However, happy day to y'all because I don't know if I'm gonna put this up on Saturday or Sunday. It is currently Saturday at 4 p.m. I may put this up today. I may put it up for Sunday morning. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I miss y'all. I will probably more than likely have a live on Sunday because it's so much foolishness that I've not gave my opinion on, and I know y'all want to hear from me, okay? And y'all know I have to build back up my algorithm. You hear me? Anyway, y'all don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. Follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, Twitter, and TikTok. And let's have some. Look, I'm not gonna be on camera. I look a mess. Hey, it's so bright, y'all. Why so bright? Oh my god. Girl, so bright. Oh my god. Okay. Hat is on because the braids is out. You know what I'm saying? And I just didn't feel like, getting up. But I'm like, but hey, how y'all doing? I'm here. I'm alive and stuff. But hey, okay, gotta go. Anyway, I just want to get into the point of this review. Okay, the point of this recap is delusional people will always live in their delusions. Okay, because there is no other place for them to go. Okay, if you are delusional with an inmate on your hip, okay, and a and nothing else beside that, the delusions will always seep up out your pores. Okay. Now we're gonna start off with Bianca and Daniel, where I feel like why are we a part of me feel like this is a scheme that ties set up to bring it to B of the S. Okay. Bianca can't be this dumb, but then again, she's 23. Okay, and at 23, a lot of dumb stuff be happening. So I'm like, maybe that's what's going on. Okay. So she's 23, Daniel 31. Okay, he is still in prison, and she is around here being just delusional as much as possible. Okay. Now Bianca telling Daniel how because he called her on the phone. Okay, and she said, "Oh my, your dad asked me, was I, am I mentally stable?" Okay, I was upset that he asked me, "Was I mentally stable?" And Daniel said, "Oh, that was kind of wrong on my dad." Well, I said, first of all, are you? Are you mentally stable? I'm still wondering. I'm still confused. I don't know because again, he's a 31-year-old felon. Y'all have only known each other maybe 6, 7, 8 months or whatever, and you're moving across the state lines to be with somebody. Are you mentally stable? We are wondering. Are you? I don't think you are. Okay, so because she's moving out of state to be with a stranger she don't know. That screams mental instability. Okay. Anyway, so her friend there, okay, her friend, a good friend of hers there, whatever, and the friend like, look, friend, we feel like this could be a mistake. Okay, we are concerned because you out here just being blinded by love. You're not thinking things through. I'm saying, and when we, ask you little questions here and there, you get real defensive. Okay, when anyone bring up anything about you packing up and leaving your life here for a man you've only met once. Okay, you don't know him, and friend was sounding very concerned. Okay, friend didn't sound hateful or jealous or nothing. Feel like you not listening. You are ruining your life. Okay, something ain't gonna go right. Okay. Bianca said, man, look, my friend is just mad and jealous. Okay, because I'm out here living life. She's stuck here in the same place where she grew up. Okay, and I'm moving and grooving and I'm experiencing life more than she could. So she's just, I said, not jealous of the inmate. How she of it, girl? Anyway, I said, look, at the end of the day, friend, let Bianca fall flat on her face. Okay. Sometimes You do have to allow people to fall. Because we fall down and we get up. Let her fall down because she had to pick herself up. Because when anyone says, oh, my friend jealous, what? That ain't your real friend. So, friend, let Bianca fall face first into the felon foolishness, okay, and had to pick herself up out by her bootstraps, and she better hope and pray he don't spend all her money, okay? Now, Bianca then said, well, then he proposed to me. He proposed me over the phone, okay, and I sent him the marriage papers. Now, he didn't sign them, because he said he wasn't ready, and he only really asked me because he was like, it was the emotions. I was like, so the man proposed to you over the phone over emotions, and then said, you know what? Yeah, let's not do that. We're not ready at all. Okay, but she brought it up as if he wants me. He wants to be with a girl again. Delusions. She's living in her delusions. Now again, the man is in jail for aggravated DUI and burglary. Okay, so when we see her video visit with Daniel, you know, she's like, you've been acting real weird lately. What's going on? He's like, look, I've been in jail since 2020. I'm saying I get out in 29 days or whatever. So I do feel like a little bit of stress. Okay. I'm like the days is winding down. So I'm just a little bit stressed. That's all, girl. It's a lot going on in here in prison. Okay, it's a lot going on or whatever. And so when Bianca then brings up, well, when you get out, I'm gonna want to drink and party. I'm gonna want to have fun, have some drinks. Now again, he's in jail for aggravated DUI. Okay, blind tips and all. He went to jail 4 years. When he went to jail, she was 19. Okay, he was 27. Yeah. So, girl, anyway. And he like, if you drink or whatever, I don't want you drinking a lot. Like if you drink a lot, that will be an issue for me because he can't drink. Why? Because he's in prison for a DUI. So he can't be around that because it probably means if you drink, I may drink and I'll go back to jail. Okay. And so he said, I don't really want to be with somebody who's like, drinks too much. But this is my thing. I don't think a person who knows they can't drink, I don't think it's unfair of them to say I can't be with someone who drinks a lot. That's a clear-cut boundary. Okay. And when she said, I'm 23, I want to party. It's hard to think about life and I can't drink. You know what I'm saying? I was like, this is going to be a shit show. Okay, eventually this is going to be a shit show or whatever. She then brought up how, she has her money from that lawsuit, but she expects him to get a job within a month. And if he don't get no job within a month, I can't be with. I said, man, he don't have a job now. Did he have one before he went to jail? Anyway, we then next I look up and she on the beach crying. I said, why she crying, child? Because she's moving from Florida. Is she in Florida? Because she moved somewhere. She moving, because she's moving to be in a state closer to where Daniel is. Okay, and she crying like, yeah, I was pregnant. I had an ex-boyfriend. I was pregnant. I was 15 weeks pregnant. I had a miscarriage. If I had that baby, oh Lord Jesus, okay, my life would have been different. You know what I'm saying? The pregnancy is a lot, and I was like, what is going on? And she brings up how, well, she's like, if I never had lost the baby, my life would have been different. I would have been stuck with a baby, with a toxic partner. Okay. So the universe helped me get out of that situation by taking, I said, girl, don't you mind? Anyway. But some folks say that's what happens. Some folks say God be knowing or whatever. But I was like, okay. Now, but her thing is, and I just made way for me to be with a strange man who's in prison, so thank God my ex-boyfriend who I was with when I was, younger, she only 23 now. So I don't know what's happened or whatever. And if she said it, I don't remember. But Bianca's a fool. And she's a fool in lust. Julian and Christine. I said Clint and Tracy. If you never see the first seasons of Love After Lockup, I'm telling y'all, look up Clint and Tracy. This gives them. Well, Clint was more of a crackhead, but I'm just saying, okay? Child, as far as we know, Julian on that. Julian, now she only been out of jail like I think like 2 days at this point and stuff. And so, she bring because Julian lives in Maryland. Okay. And she's currently in West Virginia where her son is. She's gonna leave West Virginia where her son is. She's gonna move with Julian to Maryland. Okay. And that's all I guess. So that's if that's the life you want to live, it's fine. So before they, get on the road to get to Maryland or whatever, she takes him to the first bank she robbed. Child took him to the bank she robbed and like, I pulled up and I parked here. I got my little notepad out. I did my research and I found out that to rob a bank, you can give them a note. You don't even need no weapon. You can give them a note and just ask for the money. And so I wrote a note and said, "Give me the money." I gave it to her and she was scared. I said, walk him through the crime." Anyway, it was just strange. And then she said, "Well, I only got like 2,000." I said, 2,000? When she said when she robbed the bank, she only got about $2,000 because she said, "I robbed the bank teller, not the bank itself." Meaning the tellers only have so much cash in their little drawer. So it ain't like she went and said, "Give me the money from the vault." So like, I got like 2,000. I said, "Girl, you've been robbing a bank for like a 2-week paycheck. What is wrong with you?" Anyway, that's on her. So they get to his house, in Maryland. And she loved, "Oh my God, this is so nice." It was a regular house, it wasn't nothing extravagant. It was a regular house or whatever. Okay. No, I forgot. Julian has 2 children. Okay, so he showed her his 2 kids' rooms. I said, "Okay." And then he then tells her, "Well, yeah, we says, she can't be my kid. Yeah, she can't be my kids until she's first met my ex-wife. you know. So when my kids are here, she would have to stay upstairs so my kids won't know." I said, "Wait, what?" When this fool said, "Yeah, you'll have to stay upstairs when the kids are here on Mondays and Tuesdays and every other weekend until you've met the ex-wife, and then it's okay." I said, "So you was dating the prisoner, moved her to your state, but she can't walk around the house freely because you don't want your kids to know." Now, I thought when she said he had not told folks, I just thought he meant no one knew that she had been to prison. I thought they knew he had a girlfriend, and when I say the fact that he want to have her his house while the kids are there is insane. Because if the kids are here on Monday, I can't go out. How do I go pee? Now the house, the kids are like the kids' rooms are on like one level up in the attic is where her room is at. And I don't know if that's also his room too. But I made this a bathroom up there. But I'm like, won't the kids, like if she walking around, won't they wonder, what's those footsteps, Daddy? Is it a ghost? How do you move someone in your house and then hide them? Julian is also insane. Okay. He tried to act normal for the first episode. He's crazy because only a crazy man moves in a prisoner into the house and hides the person from the kids. Weird. Okay. It's one thing if the family don't know that she's in prison. It's something completely different that they don't know she exists at all. That's creepy. Is he a murderer? So he might be a murderer. Okay. Now Julian also brings up as we up in the bed kissing or whatever, how you gotta get a job too, because she has child support to pay, restitution to pay, and and it's also regular bills. Now she like, that's odd that he's asking or mentioning me working because before now while I was locked up, he kept telling me like for months, it would not be no issue. And he knew from before that the last time I got locked up or whatever, it took me several months to find a job. So I may not be able to find one fast. It's crack. They motherfucking crack. Yeah, it's crack. It gotta be crack. I don't understand. It's so weird to me. Jesus has to fix it. You know what I'm saying? Next up we have Joey and Kim. I was like, I mean, it's not a total train wreck. It's just a boring one. And I see they're gonna be on Life After Lockup that starts in October. I don't know. I don't want them on it. Okay. So we know last time we seen Joey leave the house on Christmas morning because he said I have to get a drive-in, clear my mind. Why? Because her kids is too much. It's too much. So it's still Christmas morning. Kim, it's like, what did you go? Because he came back later. I don't know how later he came back, but he came back later in the house or whatever. And he's like, I can't believe you left me here on Christmas with the kids. Them are his kids. You know what I'm saying? He just got out of jail the day before. And to me, they always say folks who got out of jail, it's a lot for them to reacclimate to the real world. Like that's system overload. Okay, it's Christmas, it's them two kids, the kids is loud. He was gonna snap. Now, Joey don't know that Kim put a tracker on the car. So the whole time he gone, she knew where he was at because she has an air tag in the car. So while he out driving around, she's watching him drive around. Or I said, girl, no. What are you doing? Okay. I mean, but you have to track the drug addict felons you get with. Okay, yes, it's only natural. You know what I'm saying? We then see Joey mama and niece come over for Christmas morning, and the mama got gifts and stuff or whatever. The niece then say, I want to talk to you, uncle, because you know what I'm saying, you were on drugs and stuff, and I was in the sixth grade, I found one of your needles, and it broke me, you know what I'm saying? And then one time I ain't had no money or whatever, and you asked for $40, and I gave you my $40 and you used it for drugs. I say he's a drug addict. You shouldn't. Anytime you give a drug addict money, it's gonna be for drugs. Okay, you have to either accept that fact or move on. Now I think maybe she young, she ain't know. Okay, but I'm like the day after I get out of jail and it's Christmas Day. Maybe not. Let's not discuss my drug addict antics of yesteryear. Okay, talk to me. Give me 2 days. Okay, give me the day after Christmas, okay? But she's like, you were just, was just so much for me, we were so close. I'm like, you were a baby. It's, and her feelings are valid. Her feelings are valid. But I feel like because she said he's been gone half my life. So that means she was a kid experiencing an adult who was irresponsible. Okay. Anyway, he said, look, I'm different now. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry I hurt you in the past. I'm good this time or whatever. And I love you. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. Then her daddy come over, Kim daddy. Now, Kim daddy still feel like, child, 30 years ago, 20, back when you were teenagers or whatever, the daddy feel like Joey stole some moped or bike or whatever. He can't let it go. Okay. So I'm like, what? So the daddy walk in, it's Christmas Day. Then out the blue, Joey proposed. I'm like, why he proposing? Joey proposes to Kim. I said, where the ring come from? So the mama, he told the mama what kind of ring he wanted, gave the mom the money. Because he said he spent $3,700 on the ring because while in prison, he had been gambling and he won money. So he used the money he won from gambling in prison to buy her this engagement ring. Okay. And so he proposed, and of course she said yes. Why? Because she loves her some Joey. Joey, he was in jail. He was in jail for 6 years. So in 6 years, he saved $3,700, got her little diamond ring. Said, will you marry me? And she said yes. Okay. Proposed to her in front of his mama, her daddy, and his niece, and them two badass kids or whatever. And now they engaged. And she's all happy. Oh my God, I'm engaged. Girl, I guess so. Now, the daddy then called the Joy outside. Okay. Like, I need you to take care of my daughter and my grandkids. You got to do good. You got to do right by them. Okay. Now, I still believe, because my son told me, my son said he believed that you and his cousin stole that bike when y'all was kids. I say, sir, you don't let that shit go. Okay. It don't matter now. I mean, I get it. You want to confront, but I'm like, sir, it's been a long, long time or whatever. Okay. And so the daddy was like, I feel like that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't let it go. Now, Joey then said, look, I get it. I get it. I get it. I'm going to do right by your daughter. I'm going to do right by them kids. Okay. But I can say I never stole that bike. He said, I can't say I've never came across stolen stuff and got money for it, but I did not steal the bike. Meaning somebody stole that bike and he sold it for drugs. Okay. But like he said, I didn't steal it. It wasn't stealing for me. It wasn't me.
This ain't stealing. This ain't stealing.
Sir, if you sold it, you stole it. Okay, anyway. But the daddy thinks Troy lying. Yeah, I think he lying or whatever. But I'm gonna give him my blessing anyway. I'm gonna give him the blessing to marry my daughter because she real happy right now. But I still feel like in a couple weeks, couple months, he will be back on drugs. I'm looking like he might be. I don't know. We shall see. You hear me? Let's get to Zeruiah and I don't know how her name is pronounced. That's what I'm gonna say. But I think it maybe it's a girl. I don't know. Anyway, they don't say her name enough for me to know what her name is or how it's pronounced. Okay, I'm like, why don't y'all say her name at all? Okay, can y'all pronounce it right? Anyway, Zeruiah and Troy, child, that mama a mess. Okay, you said child, they up there in church. Okay, the mama high. The mama took gummies before who takes gummies before going to church? Okay, so mama up there in the congregation. It's only 13 people in church. Okay, it's not a big congregation or whatever. But mama up there laughing. She's laughing. She's crying. At the same time, it's delusionals all up and through. Okay, so the mama's high as a kite. Okay, the gummies have taken effect, and she is tripping. Now it's right. Daddy up there preaching about the people came home. Okay, the people came. If you do bad in the past, it don't matter in the present. Okay, because I've done things and we've done things, and now my son, meaning Troy, is home, and whatever he did in the past, it doesn't. It was a great thing for him to kind of say out loud, like we accept him regardless of his faults in the past. That's cool or whatever. Okay. But I was like, child, move on. Okay. Now, Troy mama, who up is still tripping and laughing or whatever, and she like, this taking too long. It's dragging. I'm leaving. I'm over it. The mama is just tired of them preaching and being in church. Black folk, black people, sometimes we do be in church for, a couple hours, and I'm over it. It's dragging. So she gets up and she leaves. Okay. She walks out while they praising. So enough is enough. I'm old because she's tired. Okay. Now she then, because no one came out to get her. So she then went back in the church to get Troy. Like, come on, we gotta leave. And I'm like, and now Troy went outside with the mama. Okay. Because he's like, "Mom, you high off them gummy. Why don't you take?" I said, "Wow, embarrassing." And the mama is just embarrassing because even if the other folk don't know what's going on, I'm like, "Mama, why would you do this in front of my people?" Okay, why? You're embarrassing me. Okay. And she outside now, she's upset and fussing because she high. Okay. Now when Zeruiah then sends the son out there, okay, to get the grandmama, she's like, I can't go back in there. I can't, it's too much or whatever. Make up something, you know what I'm saying? It's just too much. So it was that whole thing. Okay, church is finally over after a little while. Okay, now outside, Zeruiah parents come outside to meet Troy mama, who's in the car, and she says, y'all exposed me. I feel exposed. You gotta warn. I'm like, what are you? It was a foolishness. But the right mom, they're like, it's okay. Hey, how you doing? It's okay. And I think they know she a bit cuckoo with you. They're not tripping at all or whatever. They hug her, say you fine, you yourself is okay, it's fine. Well, y'all exposed me. Right? Said, how? What do we expose? What are you talking about? The service, it touched me, and I wasn't ready for all of that. Well, man, you went to church. What do you want us to do? Okay. And Troy mama, like, it was foolishness. Okay. Now, she later on said, I thought we would only be there for 20 minutes. I said, 20 minutes? What church only lasts 20 minutes? Okay. So the whole thing is she was ready to go. I'm tired. I'm hot. I'm hungry. I ain't got no panties on. This gummy is eating me alive or whatever. So, but Zeruiah mama, they're like, oh, it's fine. She's okay. Whatever she's going through, we just hope, she's fine or whatever. And I was like, child, but this is why Trey said my mama be on some bullshit. Because how you go from laughing and crying in church to now you outside and you upset because you ready to go and you hot. And I'm like, they're at church. Man, they're at church. That's what it is. Okay. So we then found out that Zeruiah and Troy are leaving the son with her parents because they're supposedly going to Buffalo. Okay. I said, I guess so. Okay. But Troy did say verbatim, I am not going to be no pastor, no minister. So I need your parents to understand it ain't going to happen. Not today, not ever. Okay. I'm like, this trip to Buffalo is probably not going to go over too well. Okay. Now, lastly, we had Shonta and True. Now, I said a fool don't care. Okay. Pregnant by a scammer. Okay. Loser. I don't know how else to even word it. Okay. So we see True only been out of jail for 3 days. Shonta is still around here crying in the car. Oh my God. He broke up with me. Oh my God. Oh my God. True then called a sister to come get him or whatever. Because again, Shonta left in the car. I'm coming, brother. Fine. But he then sees Shonta like at the corner in her car. So he walk up to the car. You know what I'm saying? Because what True has nothing else to do except bother Shonta. Okay. So he walk up to the car. He said, look, we can be friends. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm not trying to be with all the females. You know what I'm saying? We can. And she was like, no, True. What do you want from me? What do you want from me, True? You know, you've already broken me. And she'll be crying in her pajamas, child, on the side of the road. I said, Lord, what is going on? And she get back in the car crying, and True just walks away. So she pulls off, and then she walks away. Okay, we then see 14 weeks later. Okay, at this point, True has been out of jail for 3 months. Okay, now Shantae says she's moved to a cheaper house that she can afford. She's back working, and also her 19-year-old daughter is pregnant. Okay, her 19-year-old daughter, she's the one in the black top with the white shirt. Okay, her friend is the one with not all these is bad wigs. Okay, the friend with a two-tone wig is I'm like, if somebody say, "Hey, we shooting a show today," do people not think to make their hair look presentable? I'm like, that wig is horrible. Like they look like they. It just looks very bad. Okay, it looks poor, broken, lonely. Okay, but again, her 19-year-old daughter's pregnant, so they're shopping for her grandbaby. Okay, well, while shopping for the grandbaby, Shantae didn't tell them, "Oh, y'all, guess what? I'm pregnant too." I said, "Bitch, what?" Shantae said, "I'm pregnant by True. You know, we were broken up for 2 months. Okay, she said 2 months after we broke up, I failed at work and I had to go to the ER. And when they run all these tests, whatever, they told me that I was pregnant. So I found out I was pregnant at the ER. Okay, I'm 14 weeks pregnant. You know what I'm saying? We had sex before we broke up, and that did it. Okay, and then she showed them photos because she's like, I'm having twins. I say twins. Now she do has a bit of a belly in this on this episode or whatever, but not no like pregnant belly. She could have had some sandwiches. Okay, now is she lying? I don't know. Because Shantae not pregnant in none of these confessions. So if you pregnant with twins, where the belly at? Okay, anyway. So Shantae already has 4 kids. At first, I didn't want kids with True because what he did or whatever. So I considered having an abortion. But I then said, no, I'm gonna have my babies. True don't know, but I'm gonna tell him, okay. And I might not have to be a single parent because True might, make the right decision and be an active father. Her daughter and her friends said, bullshit, bitch. That's not what's gonna happen. Okay, he is not the one. You know he ain't the one. That not at all, child. And then when she calls True up here in that his clothes is too small. Okay, them pants, them black pants ain't the pants that's supposed to go with that black shirt. Why his pants so small? Anyway, so True at a gas station, child, putting gas in the car. And he like, yeah, I'm living with a friend now. My mom put me out. He told us that because that girl he was messing around with or whatever was upset that he would not be with her. He said she lied to my mama on me, and my mom believed her, and she put me out. Okay. But when Shantae said, you living with a girl, a friend, or whatever, he said, man, don't even matter. Okay. And when production said, if you banging the friend. I don't want, meaning he banging when someone don't want to. Yes, he's a female. He fucking okay. Anyway, so he then say, well, what you got going on? What's going on? Okay, well, I have some life news. I'm pregnant. He said, by who? I said, bitch, by you. Okay, and when she said I'm pregnant, the fact he was like confused. He said, but by who? She said, by who else? You. You know, I'm 14 weeks pregnant. It's twins. It's yours. Okay. And I did not tell you before because of how we ended things or whatever. And I did not know if I wanted to involve or whatever. He said, well, cool. We can talk about it when I get up there. I said, get up where? He said, no, you can't come here. No, I'm over it. Look, I'm just getting over our breakup. You know what I'm saying? You broke me down. I built myself back up. Okay, so you can't come here. You can't come and be around me. True. He said, well, look, guess what? Okay, ready or not, here I come. I will see you when I get there. And I said, bitch, do you have your address? I thought you moved. Girl, anyway, this girl, True, it look, I don't know. Look, I don't know if she look, I don't know. Okay. I don't know. But she had an ultrasound picture and it said baby A and baby B. She says she 14 weeks. She told True she now could this be a scheme that Shantae put up to get True back? It sure could be. I don't know. But we will see next week. Okay. And y'all, that was the whole episode. Foolishness all up through. You're pregnant by a scammer. Okay. But y'all be sure to like the video, comment, subscribe, share, and all that good stuff. Follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, Twitter, and TikTok. And until later, I gotta go. Bye.